Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe, and welcome to part 1 of Nightreign's solo Ironeye. Let's get going immediately. Change over to Ironeye. Lovely. So Ironeye is my favourite character. I have put a lot into this character in multiplayer as well as solo, because he's just a really solid character. He's really fun, and we'll take a look and see about him in the codex. So, Ironeye. Assassin of the Fellowship, he is feared for his split-second judgment and the ability to spot even the most fleeting of chances to strike, earning him the moniker Ironeye. Boasts excellent dexterity and wields control over any battle while firing from a distant range. He's got a preference for bows. You'd think me, I would definitely be the raider guy because I always love my big weapons, but nah, Ironeye's really fun. So Ironeye has a C in both HP and FP, so he is just as squishy as Duchess. Obviously nowhere near as tanky as someone like Wilder and Guardian and Raider. Nor Executor, who's got a B in HP. But he's got a C, so he can get a hit, but you need to be a bit careful. But he has some good defensive options as well, which is quite nice. Got a B in Stamina, gonna be firing that bow a lot, gonna be dodging a lot, so it's good to have that. He's got a C in Strength and an A in Dexterity, so that's his main stat, is his Dex. And then he has a D in both Intelligence Face, so he's not going to be casting. And he does have a B in Arcane to make use of status effects, which is quite nice. And have a look at his skills. So his passive is Eagle Eye. A keenly observant eye discovers more items to obtain from foes. The effect of this ability also applies to allies. So we have more item find, just as a passive constant. Gonna find better stuff as Ironeye, or if you have an Ironeye on your team, you're gonna find better stuff. So it's a really nice passive. It's useful. You don't see the effect of it, but you also see the effect of it in a way. It's really useful. His character skill is marking, and this is one of the most powerful skills in the game. So cut foe with dagger, creating temporary weak point. Inflict damage on temporary weak point to destroy it and stagger foes. Damaging weak point extends its duration. So, you use this skill, an enemy gets a little cross on them, and you attack them, they take more damage, and then when they've taken a certain amount of damage, it goes pop. Doesn't make that sound effect, obviously, but it bursts, and it does a big chunk of damage. And it also does a chunk of stance damage as well. If you are playing Ironeye and an enemy is not marked, you are playing him wrong. That's my advice. If marking is available and your allies or yourself are fighting something and it is not marked, use it. Just constantly. It is an incredible skill. Every single time it's up, you want to be using it. And his ultimate is single shot. Fire a powerful arrow that surpasses sound and ignores any defense. Arrow pierces all types of enemies, terrains and structures. Hold to draw bow and aim before firing. Awesome. So that is a particularly powerful skill. You don't need to charge it up to use it. You can, but you can just, pop it off and it works. You don't get increased damage, I'll show that. But there is a relic effect that will add a poison effect to it if you do fully charge it. You are fully immune to damage while charging it, by the way. Like all ults, you have iframes during it, and yeah, it's really solid. It's really good. Big chunk of damage, goes well with the marking. Really good. Let us grab Ioneye's goblet so that we have that for some relics, just while we're there. I'm not going to put on any relics yet, because we're going to go over to the training ground. It's going to tell us about bows. We've got no limitations on those. So, there's Ironeye for bow. I might actually, let's see if, let's swap to Wilder for a second. And let's grab him a bow. So you can see a default character with a bow that are a lot slower. The R2 is a slower shot, but slightly more powerful. And so we'll switch back over to Wilder. You can see how much faster the R1 was. Like, he is really nailing that damage. He's got a 4-hit combo, essentially. And then he stops, like there's a small pause there. So he's got essentially a 4-hit combo. Your R2 isn't that strong single shot. It is a 3-shot spread shot. So if I get really close, I can nail them all into one target. You can see that raking up the damage rather quickly. So now we have his mark. So the mark is actually really useful. You can see I'm gonna pass straight through an enemy and they're gonna get their X on them. You can see it start to fade. It's gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter, and eventually it will fade away after a short time. But they'll take the damage while that's up. You can see it's starting to pulse now, and it's gone. So try and see if I can get that to burst. There we go. You see the big chunk of damage, 892, just out of nowhere, the big burst of damage. Really, really solid. Really, really good. You also saw that I pulled back. So you do have directional control. So you can go through an enemy, get behind them, you can back up, so just run and slash them, pull yourself back. You can mark multiple things at once, so you can see I got both of those too. Let's see. Yeah, I almost got this guy at the side here doing that. So you've got lots of mobility, you've got iframes wallet, so it's a really good dodge as well. And yeah, it's a really solid skill, really good. So get used to moving the stick during that, moving in different directions. That's it's really, really good. Then we obviously have his ult, so let's do the uncharged first. I'll do it on this one. So you can see that it's got AoE, so it hit the other two there. It did 203, now charge it. And it does the same. I think it did a little bit more. 204 instead of 203, I don't know if that was... Yeah, 204, but we can charge it, which can allow us to switch targets if we want to. So, yeah. Just a really, really powerful arrow. It's really, really solid. While I'm here, I'll also take a look at what bows we do have access to. So there are quite a few bows. There are 4 white bows, and then there are 5 blue bows, and then there are 4 purple bows. There is no legendary standard bow. There is obviously a legendary great bow in Radahn's great bow, but Ironeye's not necessarily the best with this. Let's see if I can go visual codex info. You can see there's got a B in strength and a C in dexterity. This is more of a strength weapon anyway. And you'll find that for most of these, they mostly are strength weapons. So Ironeye's not the best with the great bows. He's very much better with the regular bows. You can see the Erdtree bow here, it's got that A in dexterity. You'll see that most of these have A's and S's in dexterity. I figured I'd add this in, just sort of showing, you know, the weapons, because I didn't do that for Wilder and Guardian, and I really want to show that, just to kind of show. And you can see that for elemental options for purples, he has non-elemental, he's got 2 of those, one with Barrage, one with Mighty Shot, although I think I've seen these with other Ashes of War, so I think these 2, I think all of these can actually roll with any of the bow Ash of Wars. I don't think I've seen any of them fixed, because there is no unique bow Ash of War. You have Serpent Bow, which is obviously poison, and then you've got the Erdtree Bow, which is holy. So most of our elemental bows will come from ruins, and getting one of these blue bows, potentially, with an element, and getting it upgraded to purple. There's also the Horn Bow, which is magic. So, yeah. And you can see there it's 41 physical and 22 magic, and you got the, you know, 40-20 split again, so, yeah. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, Jonah wanted out. And you can also see all of these are all Pierce as well, so, you know. I don't think I have anything else to really show with Ironeye. It is very straightforward to use a bow and kill stuff. There are birds. Too far away to actually kill them. I think I'm gonna use my ult to be able to kill them. But yeah, mostly gonna be using a bow. Obviously with that dexterity we can make use of melee weapons, but Ironeye is a little bit squishy, so we really want to try and stick with range. And actually, before we go, we need to sort out our relics. So we have yellow, green, green, red, blue, yellow, and then the triples that we've picked up. Okay. I'm just going to select all and sell to get them out of my inventory, just so I don't have to deal with them. Cool. And then, oh, didn't mean to save the preset. Whoops, I always push the wrong button. All of those by size. There we go. So I do definitely want a yellow, and I potentially might want a red. I'm not too sure which one of these is for Ironeye. I suppose we'll find out. Okay, it's a yellow. So it looks like I might actually want triple yellow, potentially, or a double yellow. Potentially. Because there are a couple of good yellows. Obviously, Night of the Wise with the poison can be quite helpful early on for Ironeye to have. And we do have this one here, which just extends the duration of weak point, so the weak point stays around for longer. That's pretty solid. I guess we'll definitely use that. For blues, we do have Night of the Lord, which actually I'm going to put on. That's actually a really solid one for Ironeye. Adding any extra damage to your bow is really good. I'll show that off in the trading ground real quick, actually. That is a really solid option. Yeah, I think we'll use the Grand Burning Scene as well. Don't necessarily need the rune gain. We're going to be pretty strong with Ironeye, but it is just, you know, one you can purchase, and I'm going to try and stick with that. So how the Night of the Lord works, I think it's Night of the Lord, whatever it's called. Can't actually see the name there. Where is it? Tell me what it's called. Night of the Lord, yes. So you can just switch to a bare hand and then back. And you see now I've got lightning, and I can switch again. And I got holy this time, and I can switch again, and I got holy again, and I can switch again, and I got magic this time, and I got fire. So you can see how that works. And obviously with Ironeye using just bows, you can just switch between 3 bows in its top slots here and have those buffed, and it's really strong. So yeah, let's go after Tricephalos Gladius. Skippity skip. Hey, I do see Poison Ruin over there. Okay. So we got church there, Libra there, church there, and church there. So 2 churches up here, and then the final one down here, which was nice to see. Do not see any holy for Gladius, which is okay. I don't particularly mind too much with Ironeye. I should actually have done this before I landed. Yeah, that would have been a nice damage boost. I don't need any of that. Starlight Shard, meh. Proof Charge Sorceries, also meh. Another Stone Sword Key, awesome. Alright. I have something big over there. Oh, Blackblade Kindred, beautiful. So yeah, we do want to head off this way, I guess, because we do have a church there. We also have the Everjail down here. Yeah, I guess let's go see if we can do an Everjail level 2. You do quite often see people do this in multiplayer because of the Everjail relic that gives you, you know, buffs based on Everjail's kill. Get those two out of here. What do we got? Ah, it's the Nox duo. I believe these two can dodge, as you can see, but I don't see it too often. You saw the burst there, the big chunk of damage. Let's grab this. Let's switch again. Get that little bit of a damage buff. Got a stance break there. We could have gone for the riposte, but I didn't notice in time. I am just spamming R1 quite a lot. And we'll take money at this point. Stam recovery would be nice, but I don't necessarily need it. Awesome. Already level 5. Beautiful. We don't necessarily need to do that fort, because we got levels there. What have we got down here, by the way? I see a Black Knife Assassin. Ooh, okay. Oh no, it says Zamor. I thought it was a Black Knife, but nope, Zamor. And that's why you might want to charge it, is because it can miss. Got the marking again. I love Ironeye, so fun. I'm playing a third-person shooter while they're playing Souls. Easy peasy. Improved attack rate at low HP, taking damage restores FP, or more money! God. So we're already level 6, and we haven't even seen Circle move. You can see why I like Ironeye. Oh man. Compare this to Guardian, where it took me the entire day to reach level 6. God. No Scarab over there. Let's have a look over this side, see if there's a Scarab down here, as well as the chest. I do see an ulcerated. I don't have another bow at the moment though, so I don't really want to take it on. Hey buddy, get marked. Oh, great. Nothing in the bushes. Okay. Do that ulcerated, but I am heading down this way because of Everjail. And I might stop by at the Deathblight ruins here as well, because why not? Yep. Can I go up here? I think I can. Aha! And this is why stuff like the Poison Relic is good on Ironeye. Is simply because you can use his starter bow for quite some time. Like, it's not a bad weapon. I'm just gonna keep dealing with this fella. You can see the dodge there. Unless you're gonna start doing some R2s up in this Wormface's ass. Got the Mark Burst there. There's the stagger. Get the crit, because we can with a bow. Oh, hello. Did not expect Doggo. I think Doggo got mad at me for doing the ults. You can also manually aim, which you need to two-hand for. You see it is much better than what it used to be in previous Souls games. I'll take the reduced FP consumption, because with Wormfaces they are weak to headshots. If you want to know. Like, they hate being shot in the head, so if you are someone who is comfortable with third-person shooters, and will sit there and manually aim, then that is an option. You won't see me use it too often though, just because I am terrible at manually aiming, because I am not a person who plays shooters very often. Oh, you picked the wrong Everjail to come out of, mate. This damage. This isn't even an upgraded bow yet. More money. There's another Deathblight Ruin. I don't really want to take on the Deathblight Ruin if I'm being honest. Well, that church is right there, so I can actually get there. That's not that far outside the rain. Let's go for it. Why not? Oh yes, I forget that picking that up heals me, so I didn't actually need to heal because I got healed anyway. God damn it, brain. Wake up. And right on top of the Grace for the free heal. Let's keep moving. There is a boss here. Who do we have? Oh, it's a Leonine! My favourite. Oh! You can see that we are a bit squishy, but I don't really care. Happy Restoration, Notification up while charging attacks, or improved infinity attack power. No bows yet, but hey, doesn't really matter too much. We've got this one. No Deathblight Ruin, you know, why not? We are here, so may as well do it. Day 2 I plan to do Castle because we can. Ow. Get out of my way, Wormface. I'm trying to kill your best friend, Timothy. I don't know why they're called Timothy. They're called Timothy. Why is the lack of stance break right now? There we go. Oh, purple! Whoa! Frenzy Flame Seal is real nice find on Revenants. And projectile damage drop-off reduced. So here's one thing, is that the further you are away from an enemy, the less damage you're going to do. So you do want to look for this particular effect. And ranged weapon damage up as well is another good one to look for. I'm gonna stop by this merchant, and I'm gonna buy a regular smithing stone, and slap that shit into my bow. He doesn't have any bows for sale, unfortunately, but I will grab that. You can see the cheaper prices from our relic. Yeah, it's quite nice. Don't know when the circle's going to start moving, so let's see what we have here. I hate that turnaround attack. Oh, the lingering hitbox. Every Souls player hates those. Lingering hitboxes are the worst. Just get slapped because you're too close. Ah. Obviously, Elmo doesn't care about ults. That's a combo you don't get to see too often from Elmo. Obviously that's the issue with doing Barbarian Hunter at range. You do have to deal with those attacks, and those are a lot more difficult to dodge. Okay, it's putting me outside the castle now because of where the circle is, but that's okay. I know that I'm gonna have to go back there and fight Alima anyway, so I don't particularly mind. I'd rather weaken him up a little bit before the circle closes than have to deal with him at full health when I get back. Especially by the fact I just got shot and I can see mausoleum soldiers and mausoleum soldiers. Oh hey, improved. Oh, where was that when I was playing Guardian? Are you fucking kidding me? Deathblight resistance, improved chain. Okay. The improved deathblight resistance might have been helpful. Are you? Oh my god, I hate mausoleum. Sometimes they're so trolly. Hey! Oh my god, other bows do exist. It is actually more damage by 2. Like, I'm gonna take the Gargoyle's Halberd just because I might need that one more. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Open! I stood on the pressure plate! Are you fucking kidding me? And it's probably going to be demi-humans, because it's Gladius. Right, I've got 3 weapons now. It might have been one reason to pick the bow, actually, was to start filling up my top 3 slots. But oh well. Gonna save my marking because I'm waiting for a particular one. There he is. Easy peasy. I hit the one in the head. Oh my god, I staggered him out of the crit. Ah shit. I pushed A! Why didn't you jump? I was trying to back up and jump out of it, but the game was like, no. Jesus. Yeah, there's my stagger. Get out of the off for fuck's sake, you little shit. Went down once, but that's mostly just because I was squishy. I'm gonna take some death. Getting crits can be a bit difficult as Ironeye. Just because you need to get close enough to do them. Yeah, I guess back to Elmo. Before I was rudely interrupted by the stupid bloody storm. Who designed this game as a roguelite? I want to just go play Elden Ring. Oh shit, wait, no, I don't want to play Elden Ring. Oh my god, Storm, stop killing me and go away. Piss off. And yeah, that was the Blackblade Kindred, that was the Ulcerated. Elmo's in the fucking basement. I don't know what's over there, I don't know what's down there. But Elmo's in the basement, kicking my ass, which is great. I love that. We do have Crucible Knights, which is a bit of a problem, because shields. That is the biggest issue with Ironeye, is bows are still dog shit at dealing with anyone who has a shield. If an enemy knows how to use a shield, then mark, get behind them, shoot them, and that's your only chance to do damage. Congratulations. Wait another minute for your mark to come back so you can get behind them again and shoot them. I wish I was joking, but that is legitimately it. God. Give me my money! Fuck! Once again, I hate rune loss as a mechanic because I can't focus on Alima. Why is it putting me here? Rather than the moat, are you... Seriously? But I can't focus on the boss because I want to get my runes back because I have a large chunk of change there. So I'm punished for trying to get my runes back. So, I don't know. God damn. Well, there goes my money. Because I dared to try and back off and heal. Oh well. But that's why I don't like rune loss. Because, like, nothing I could do. He would just kill me if I tried to get them. So I just had to accept that they're gone. And I hate that. I hate that because that was time invested. Oh my god, I actually got a stance break. I'll get tons of money for killing Alima though, so it's not the end of the world. Improved tech power at full HP, projectile damage drop off. Yeah, I'll take that. Obviously, because I am dealing with ranged buffs, crossbows can be good, but they have no scaling. So whatever damage they have is what you're stuck with. Improve spell casting speed, meh. Takers, sure. You fool! Played right into my trap. Right, get up here. That gets rid of one of them. Man, so fast. And I was in the middle of going pew, so not much I could do. Why did you spawn me down here? Oh, like these spawning locations sometimes are just so damn frustrating because they make no sense from where you actually died. Like, spawn me at the entrance to the castle. What are you doing? I can't get close because there are two fucking Crucible Knights camping. Ow. Yeah, he's doing the double, triple, mega, double slam poke combo. God, I hate Crucibles. Why are you on me? Oh my god. Enemy aggro in this game is so frustrating to deal with because I have no idea why it works the way it does sometimes. Like, I'll just end up with an enemy attacking me and I have no idea why they've decided to attack me when I've got another enemy that was attacking me. Like, are you? Whoa, what the fuck was he doing? He glitched out a bit. Where's my stance break or mark break or any break? Jesus, man. Oh. Wait. Why though? Why is this form always doing this to me? And where the hell are all the bows? I am really confused. It's not giving me like, it's giving me one bow as loot, and that's been it. Gonna say, where's my crit? Wait, why? I'm not leaving until I kill this one. Cool. Yeah, a little bit silly on my part to successive attacks negate damage doesn't work with bonus, by the way. a lot of these successive attack effects just do not work with bows. Some of them work with spells, but never with bows. So, yeah. I don't know why I bothered with the castle, because I knew Crucible Knights would be a big risk and they wouldn't give me much reward anyway. But, hey, I have fun with Ironeye, so I like to do things that are risky, just because as Ironeye I can make mistakes and it's all good. Blood Blossom Frost, I don't care. Yeah, I guess we want to try and make our way over to this boss, or potentially the Ulcerate. I know the circle's going to be here or here. So either or could be where the circle ends up. And I think it's going to probably head to the northern area if I had to guess. Although I have had it down here with tree sentinels. And I have had it up there with tree sentinels. And I've had Morgott in both locations, so I've got no idea, honestly, what to expect. But normally I have much better luck with bows and Ironeye. Not too sure what's going on, why I'm not seeing any bows. But hopefully we'll manage to find something before the boss. They're both like, give me a little shit. Luckily, the Banished Knights don't know how to use their shields very well. So, they're not as bad as you'd think. Okay. That's all whites, and I'm desperate. Hey, buddy. Oh my god, the range. Oh my god, the roll catch. Oh my fucking god. I think I held B slightly too long, so it didn't dodge. I'm playing so poorly today. My god. I wish the spawning was faster. Like, I feel like it wastes so much time dying, because it takes so long to get back in. There we go. Who's got my money? You. Oh my god, it's another bow. That is a horn bow. But stamina. It's like, fuck the bow. I got stamina! Woo! We're gonna be fighting Gladius with a blue bow at the end of this. Oh my god. Let's go see what this is. Is there a merchant? There is a merchant. Give me Wind and Grace. Cheers. Right, I'm out. Oh, we got a Zamor ruin there. Oh god. Watch the first jellyfish I kill give me a bloody jellyfish shield. Just keep killing, just keep killing. I don't know if I have enough time to actually kill this guy. The rains have already started coming in. I got him down halfway, but I don't think I've got enough time. This is kind of my desperate Hail Mary to get a bloody bow. Die faster. Give me a grace. Alright, let's get moving. Yeah. Like, I think I have had better luck in the past. So this isn't... It's a little bit strange, personally, because I've not had such bad luck with Ironeye. But I guess he does have the same problem as every other character, I guess, where he only has one weapon class. And the game keeps rolling every other weapon class, so I get nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be... By the way, yes, that you don't have iframes on Spirit Springs, if you were wondering. I'm gonna be doing the final boss with a blue bow, because that's what I've got. The game has provided me. And no, I can't even do this. I don't have any time. So I can't even get a grace to get my health back, because... no time. I went from having a lot of fun at the start of the run to being really fucked off with the RNG again. That's how this game goes. And yeah, I thought it would be Tree Sentinels. And it is! At least I have takers. That's something. I like how he's detecting projectiles, but he doesn't know what kind of projectiles. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay, I can lock onto him. The game was being, really fucking stubborn there about wanting to lock onto him. Yeah, detecting my projectiles is magic for some reason, and he's trying to deflect them. Hee Ow! Using the iframes of my marking. You can see even with a blue bow, we're doing real good. Hey, guess what? Get marked, bitch. Easy. I take the skill cooldown so I can keep marking more. Hell's yeah. It's why the relic that gives you +1 character skill use on Ironeye is one of Ironeye's best relics. Like, if you get it, don't care about anything else. Like, it could just be a small relic and that's the only effect, or it could be a medium relic and the other effect is bad, or even a big relic and the other effect is atrocious. Doesn't matter, you still want to use it because it is just so good to have that marking. Meh, won't bother. Yeah, let's go. We only have a blue bow, but we should be okay. And only 6 heals, so one heal short, but I guess I can kind of show with Ironeye, it doesn't really matter as much as it did with Guardian. Guardian, you really need a purple weapon, because Guardian really lacks for damage, but Ironeye, because I have the damage, it's not so big of a deal. Also level 15, by the way. hate that particular combo. You can see with night bosses, it is a lot harder to burst that mark, simply because they have more health. So it's a percent based thing from what I understand. Obviously, since there are 3 doggos, 3 times the damage. Same advice as always, to just keep distance and run. During this phase, there's not much point trying to engage. Obviously for Ironeye, you can get your little dodge R ones a bit easier. So yeah, managed to dodge 1 doggo, but gets me hit by another one. Let's heal up. And the mark does not carry over, by the way, unless it's the central wolf, I believe. I'm not too sure, though. And yeah, did go down. A lot of Gladius's moves are really difficult to dodge. I had a heal opportunity, so I managed to actually heal. And they're almost dead, but they're doing this shit again. There we go. Only went down once. Obviously Ironeye is squishy, so you are likely to go down more. But he has the damage output to where it doesn't matter quite so much as it does for someone like Guardian, or even Duchess as well, I'd say. Plus he has the range to where it's not an issue, not too much of an issue as well. I mentioned Duchess there because Duchess, she is a Spellblade, so if you do get Carian Slicer on her, she is really solid, but Carian Slicer and her dagger combos are both melee based to put her up close. And then her spell options, they don't do the best damage for the speed they are, I guess is a way of putting it. So Duchess, she can put out really good damage, but it's a lot more risky because it's either up close and personal, or it's a lot slower. And that's why Ironeye, I think, is better, because he has that range advantage, and it's a lot faster, and it's a lot safer. So, even though Ironeye is just as squishy as Duchess, it doesn't feel like it, because he can kill stuff faster and recover a lot faster. That's a really good Duchess one. That's also a really good one. I'm trying to... that would work on Guardian. That's a really good Guardian relic. Yeah. The thrusting counter attack. His halberd can have seppuku. Yeah, interesting. Cool. But yeah, even with the blue bow and going down once, we still managed to take out Gladius, and it wasn't overly difficult. I think my advice is, with Ironeye, is to, yeah, keep your distance. You can use melee weapons, but there's not much need to, because his bow is just so good. But yeah, I don't have much else to say, really. I think I've said enough this particular episode. Should be back pretty shortly to get another one out, because Ironeye I have a lot of fun with, apart from when I'm getting really poor RNG, but it seems to be a curse of this particular run. It's bad RNG. But oh well, hopefully next run against Adele, we'll get a decent bow. Maybe Serpent Bow would be really good. Or I might actually change out my relics and put in that poison relic so I have a poison bow. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.